Here's a quick review of dividing fractions. Again, with division, there's no need to get a common denominator, so don't do that. We only get common denominators when we are adding and subtracting fractions. So, because we're dividing, what we do for division problems is we change them to multiplication problems. And it always goes this way. We always do what we say, drop, change, flip. Or I've heard drop, change, change. So the first thing you do is take the first fraction, you leave it alone, okay? 2/3 stays the same. So I'm leaving 2/3 alone. And then I change the division sign to multiplication sign. And then I flip the second fraction, which now becomes 9/4. So you always flip the second fraction. And so now it's a multiplication problem. And whenever you multiply, you can cross cancel. So if you look, the 2 and the 4 diagonally, both 2 and 4, are both divisible by 2. So that reduces to 1/2. And then 3 and 9, both 9 and 3 are divisible by 3. So 9 divided by 3 is 3, and 3 divided by 3 is 1. So you multiply the top and the bottom together. 1 times 3 is 3. 1 times 2 is 2. So you would get 3/2, which you can leave your answer as 3/2, or you can change it to the mixed number 1 and 1/2. Let's try a slightly harder one. The next problem is 16 divided by -1 and 1/3. Like always, we have to change our mixed numbers into improper fractions. We also have a whole number here. We want to write that whole number as a fraction as well. So 16 is going to become 16/1 divided by, we're not flipping anything yet, so we're leaving it as division, divided by, I'm going to go ahead and put the parentheses there just to separate the division sign from the negative sign. Then we're changing -1 and 1/3. Reminder, you change 1 and 1/3 first and you tack the negative sign on. So you get -4/3 because I did 3 times 1 is 3 plus 1 is 4. So you get 4 for the top number. You bring that negative sign straight down. So now we drop, change, flip, or leave, change, flip. So you leave the 16/1 alone. You change your division sign to multiplication, and then you get the reciprocal, which means you flip the second fraction. It now becomes -3/4. Now that negative sign, leave it at the top, okay? Leave that negative sign on the top or right out front, okay? So the negative doesn't follow the 4, all right? So now I can cross cancel, right? If you look, 16 and 4, both 16 and 4 are divisible by 4. 16 divided by 4 is 4. 4 divided by 4 is 1. So now we just multiply the top numbers together. 4 times -3 is -12, and 1 times 1 is 1. Now to fully simplify -12/1, we say it's -12. So the answer to that one is -12. I don't want you to leave it as -12/1 because it can be simplified to plain integer of -12.